I'm Todd Grisham, and you could not have chosen a better venue for this one. We're at the Lighthouse Theater, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time, and here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud. Here comes the Miracle Man himself, Daniel Jacobs. He bounced back from cancer as a two-time middleweight world champion and has fought the best of the best in his division. Let's see what he's got for us here in this one.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner from Brooklyn, New York, introducing an acclaimed 2-time middleweight champion of the world, known as the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
This is the fight of pride.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey.
What a great venue, and
Good
what
luck.
a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. Jab doesn't quite connect. The audience absolutely right on top of you in this very special environment here.
You've done everything tonight. You know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no point corners. There's no making of excuses because you're going to be so transparent and laid out there. Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter shot. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it keeps back up. Right, just misses. Counter punch right up the middle. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. Come on, let him back into the fight.
Great round. Now relax. You were thinking.
Here we go for round 2. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
You're seeing with the hook. Well done with that counter shot. The fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He scores with the counter. Through the hook, didn't land. Misses that uppercut. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let him back into it. Now it's a tougher fight. He's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away.
Great work. I love that.
There's the bell for round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Straight right just misses. Both trying for a knockout. Catch and shoot. Counter shot lands. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. This would be a mismatch. You are simply wrong.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Better start respecting each other's punching power. Nice counter. That hook was off target. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Listen, you've switched off. What you're doing, I need you to focus on what you're doing. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus.
Let's
Here's the bell to start round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the sense of the combat.
One punch could change everything in this battle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the middleweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history.
Some of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Blocks the uppercut. Big swing and a miss with the hook. seconds to go.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? I need you to switch back on, get focused, get your mind back on the job, get back out there and win the round.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keep him on the end of that.
Let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we've done.
Here's the ball to start round 5. There's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you keep it on and break through.
They need to be careful. They don't punch themselves out here. Round, the momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Let's see if they go to the body. That one lands. In this one.
And you let him back into the fight that round. Right, let's get out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round.
Good work. Now that's it.
Let's start the 6. Teague is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. And this is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, slept right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he'll catch you.
No rest for the weary. The straight right just misses. Fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Straight right just misses. Seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look like these guys are on it. Fast, sharp.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
What are you doing? You switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job.
There's the bell for round 7. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous. Like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great match.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Incredible work rate. As we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
A shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters are blinded. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they will.
That one will count. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The final 2 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp.
What are you doing? Come on, you're switching up. You got some place.
There you go, start round 8. You've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round, there'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this battle?
Work the body, frustrating, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off the top and everything around that. Work the body, use tactics, stretch out blocks of fight and beat them on points.
Back and forth they go. This is the kind of fight you expect from 2 world-class elite middleweights. Very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than you do.
Straight right just misses. You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Johnny, it was a very close fight until the end. In the end, we get a split decision.
A split decision, I've enjoyed it. I actually forgot the rounds rolled by. The rounds were that close, they flew by.
Welcome to Kingdom Arena, the home to some of the biggest fights in recent history, and we're going to see another one right here, right now. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford. It's the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs, 6 foot tall, 160 pounds with a reach of 74 inches.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
And here he is. Here comes the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs, fighting out of New York, New York. He is one of the most talented fighters in this division. Let's see what he's got for us in this one.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Todd, I love this place.
I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times.
Thousands of fans here. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. They don't give us a second to catch our breath. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. They exchange punches. Through the left uppercut, but it misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. He scores with the counter. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
To walk into an arena and be the hero, the pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans, you can't get away from it. Ignore them. Rock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Tom. You better ignore them. Get on with your job.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than you do.
Can't find the target. Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight.
Here we go. Round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the sense of the combat.
Punch counter lands. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecard. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, people that make a history in that sport.
Halfway through the round, I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Looking to land the hook.
6-point score.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Into the fight that round. That's his round.
On to the third. Not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up.
And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Not Crawford in trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
First half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Oh, a mousetrap.
Bringing the score with that right hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Right up the middle. Better start respecting each other's punching power. We enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Oh, code red time here for Daniel Jacobs. What is he going to do?
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching.
Who rings the bell for round 4? They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the foul in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Defense on that hook. In the early rounds of the fight, you'll see 2 boxers feeling each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like this. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Block the left there. Well, if your intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
We'll have 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to block it. They've got to block it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and cocky. until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
He wasn't ready for that counter punch. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the flyweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Showboating is part of their plan. Well, we knew this was going to happen. Some taunting. I feel like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. Apparently hitting his opponent in the face isn't enough. He wants to rev it in. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Okay,
focus.
Big, deep breaths.
Let's go to round 6. And the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
He knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him up. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not clear. Be sharp.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Get trigger happy. Because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot. And that's when it's at you.
Uppercut just missed. Looks like he's going to try and bait his opponent here. So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be. Having second thoughts in the ring.
Oh, a little rope-a-dope here. Straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible.
Here comes round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's alright to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
So he's going to taunt here. I don't know if that's the wisest strategy. just rubbing it in. Not sure if I'd be taunting right now. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
You have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
There's the bell to start round 8. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until you're sense of the combat.
I'd like to see more jabs. Would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get nervous, something that's so powerful, you just got to be smart enough. You've got to be like me, a favorite kickboxer.
Now they're trying to get to their opponent's head. Dominating him, and he's going to let him know all about it. Well, this won't sit well with their opponent. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
After the history books, some of the best fighters in the world.